The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in the cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to RAP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts,
Kim Purvis
and Allison Robinson. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook pages, RAP Paranormal and Friends and RAP Paranormal Busters, for up-to-date show information and events. I was just totally sitting here waiting for this to and then I'm like, look up and the intro was done already. And I'm just sitting here like, doo-doo.
It's one of those nights.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody to another night of RAP Paranormal and Friends. As you can see, we are starting off just fantastic. Yeah. I am checked out already. Like, I don't even want to work tomorrow. I am checked out, done, whatever. But
I'm ready for the weekend.
Me too. Anywho, tonight we thought we would kind of go through and recap our little investigation from last week's show. I did go through the recorder, and I did catch some of the noises we heard. There's one part which I thought was kind of, yes, Darren, I know you're here. Thank you for joining us. Anyways, I thought this was kind of interesting because it was a part where we were talking about Frank's area or whatever, and I asked...
Not yet, Darren. She just got here before the show, so I haven't talked to her yet.
Yeah, she hasn't talked to me yet. I got here a little late. I got here a little bit late. But anyways, I did find it on the recorder. I'm going to try to play it into the mic and see if you can hear it. So you'll just need to kind of listen. I'm asking Frank to knock if it's him. And you see what you hear, okay? I started a little early, but... Let me... Oh, wait.
Hi, Nico.
Oh, shit.
What, do for?
Well, you're talking about doing the necrophonics, but I don't remember having the necrophonics going when I asked this question. So knowing me, I probably wrote down the wrong time. I was trying to do way too much stuff today. Let me see. Hey, Nico, how are ya? Thanks for joining us. It's been a while. Hang on. Let me see. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right spot before I play it for you. Okay, it is. I'm not on crack. So, you'll just have to listen. I'll try to... Did you guys hear that at all?
It's very faint.
I can hear it with my ears, but playing it into the microphone, I'm not sure if you could hear it. I'll play it one more time, but I'm asking if it's Frank to knock.
Your recorder don't go up any louder?
No.
That sucks.
I know, it really sucks for the hard of hearing like me.
Frank, is that you? Can you knock for us? Knock as loud as you can. You're Frank. Whoa. Shit. What the heck? It wasn't quite a knock, but it was a noise. It was a noise.
So, I asked if it was Frank, or Frank, if it's you, can you knock? And there was a loud noise after it. Was it coincidental? I don't know, but I thought that was kind of interesting because I asked for them to do something if it was a certain person, and I got a response. So that was pretty cool. There was a couple times. This was on the Necrophonics. I've never heard it. I've never heard it before on there, but it almost sounded like a blip of the music box.
Yeah, I remember you.
And I did catch it. I did catch it on the recorder. I don't know if anybody else who uses Necrophonics, if they have ever heard this. I'm not saying it's paranormal or anything or whatever, but I just thought it was kind of interesting that we got that. There's another area though that we at the beginning when we were setting up, we heard the garage door.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember hearing it the first time on my recorder, but the second time towards the end, you can hear it. I can hear it when I listen to it with my ears, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it when I hold it up to the microphone. I don't have it on the computer. But it was like literally somebody was just rattling the shit out of that garage door. I was so freaked out, I was about ready to pee my pants. I told him, don't open that door.
Door was locked.
Don't go out there.
The door was locked. I was not going to open it. But yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen her as jumpy as she was that night.
I was very on edge and just anxious that whole night. And I was just kept looking over my shoulder. I don't know why. I didn't feel scared. I was just anxious. And I just felt something was darting around in there. It was really weird.
And we kept hearing noises when I couldn't prove it wasn't an animal or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I plastered that whole place with powder. There was no critter marks at all throughout that powder. There was no marks. So we have no clue what was making those banging noises that we heard in that one corner. That was very loud.
Yeah. I caught it several times on the recorder.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be just talking, and all of a sudden it's coming from either down in that area or where I heard the glass being thrown. I couldn't quite hear the glass on the recorder, but I know that glass had fallen because I heard it hit the pavement.
Uh-huh.
And it,
But yeah, I plastered that place with powder. I had to sweep it up the next day, but
that would suck.
We got it all swept up. It was on that concrete with all the sticky beer and all that stuff. It wasn't making it slick or anything, but
yeah,
there was no critter marks, no mouse marks, no raccoons, no possums, nothing. It was just powder everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No feet marks or nothing.
Wow.
So I do not know what was making that noise, but it was making it again today.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it was. It was surrounding us. But it was a lot down there. And when I went down that ramp, I told you I heard movement. Somebody was walking back and forth because they were brushing up against the things that were on the pallets. I could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see anything moving on the ground or anything because the light was on.
There was no feet marks down there either. I powdered that place good too.
Dang.
I had empty pallets there. I powdered it. I powdered the floor. Everything was powdered. I ran out of a bottle of powder.
Oh, jeez.
That's how much powder I used.
Oh, gosh.
So there was no marks in the powder at all. I had no fun sweeping it up, but we got it all swept up.
Yeah, that's good. I do remember on the necrophonics we were talking about the baseball cap. You were asking Charlie who wears the baseball cap. I heard something that said it sounded like ink, but I couldn't tell if it was Frank or not. But you could definitely hear a whisper before that, and it almost sounded like a woman whispering Jason, but then it actually came up on the necrophonics saying Jason.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't quite make out that other one. It was a man, but I couldn't quite make it out.
Well, when I re-listened to the show, that's where I heard the Frank. I could have swore it said Frank.
Yeah.
It was real faint under what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then you heard the Jason come across the necrophonics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to go back and do some more and just.
And what kills me, where we had the K2, it would not go off anywhere in that building, but on that one corner of that bale. And there's no electric, no nothing. But if you moved it anywhere else on that bale, it wouldn't go off. But as soon as you set it there on that one section, it'd go all crazy, and then it'd quit, and then you'd ask questions and it'd shoot up to the red and back down. So I don't know what that was either, because I took the K2 the next day to work, and I can't get it to do it again. So I do not know what it was.
Dang. I don't know. Yeah, that I wasn't sure because I'm like, well, maybe it's the computer or something. You know, it was causing it to do that, but I don't know.
We were sitting far enough away because I brought the K2 over to the computer and it wouldn't go off.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? And then I set it back on the thing, and then it was going crazy.
I know it stopped when I walked by it.
Yeah, it quit, and then you went down to the bottom of the ramp. It quit, and then you asked the question, and it'd shoot up, and then it quit. It wasn't consistent all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's crazy.
I can't. I'm not saying it was paranormal or anything, but I just can't.
Oh gosh, I got the hiccup. Sorry.
I cannot. What would cause it? That's.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to go back another night and see what we get, and I'll just have to write down on this page like the names that we got and see if we can duplicate that again and see if they come up.
Because we did get a Betty.
And we got Beth.
Beth.
Which you guys called woman Elizabeth because we never did get her name.
We kind of named her Elizabeth. Then we got
Jen several times.
We got a Chris.
Yeah.
Which we got a Chris working there, but we don't know if they were talking.
Right. We don't know if it was, yeah.
And then we got the Jason that came across.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there another guy's name that came across? Wasn't it George or something like that? I have to go back through and.
Yeah, there was George. George came up on the thing. I remember hearing it going through my recorder. It did come up.
So, we've gotten several names. We just got to go back and see who's all exactly there. We didn't get nothing out of Henry, but he really never did talk to us before that much anyway.
No.
And Frank, he was pretty much. I don't know if that was a Frank when you were asking about Frank.
Yeah.
Maybe because I think Frank's just like a residual.
Yeah.
From the old factory that used to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm not really for sure on that one. We'd have to really, really get him to answer us more, I think.
Right. Yeah.
To really prove that one.
Yeah. We'll have to do that, but yeah, we'll have to definitely.
Yeah, we got free reign anytime we want, I've been told, so.
Sweet. As long as your little friend isn't there this time. Oh my god.
I'll get rid of him.
I thought.
Next time, take him a baseball bat. He will leave faster.
I didn't know if he was ever gonna leave my side. Every turned around, he was there.
He liked you.
Oh god, that was so funny. He like shook my hand. I'm like, sorry, my hands are sweaty because it's hot. And he's like, you're hot. And Julie's like, that's my Kool-Aid. She's mine.
It took Julia and me pushing him out the door. So
I know. Oh my god.
we got him out of there though.
Yeah.
She took him home.
Oh man. That's funny.
He's supposed to be working when he's there late like that. And
Uh-huh.
then Julie comes and picks him up and takes him home. But half the time he don't do nothing, if you can tell.
Yeah, I could tell. Like it was 3 sheets to the wind.
Yeah, I don't know what liquor he found.
I don't know.
I know my half a bottle of tequila came up missing there.
Oh damn.
So.
Well, that ain't good. But yeah, so I want to play this other one. I'm not gonna play the little ding thing that I got, but it was an interesting noise, and I don't know if anybody's heard that before on the Necrophonics. I mean, I could play it for you and see if anybody's heard it, I guess. Why not? We have time to kill. I didn't plan a guest for this week just for the fact that they have my daughter's softball schedule so screwed up. I don't know what day she's playing and what day she's not, and sometimes they tell her at the last minute she's playing. So that's why it's been kind of sparse lately, but we do have a guest next week, and it's going to be pretty cool. Tom Riley, he's an author. He's going to be talking about he's a historian. He's got a lot of war stories and then like some spirits from those times and things that they went through, but he also, I believe, lives in a haunted castle. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to be talking about Sasquatch with the guys from Dockside Media. They're going to be back on. Awesome guys. Love them. Tyler and Chris, they're amazing.
And we got to get that other guy back on that we got the intro in, and that was it.
Yeah. And then our computer went to shit.
Took a dive.
So, yeah. Okay, let me get to this one here. Yeah, our next guest, he seems pretty cool. So I'm excited about that.
Well, while she's trying to find that, I had a pretty awesome dream last night.
Oh gosh, I had a weird ass dream too. You go first.
I won the lottery.
Oh damn, that would be good.
And we took a trip to Europe.
Hell yeah, sign me up.
We went investigating in Europe.
That would be so flippin' amazing.
Now, if only my dreams would come true.
Mine was just really weird. I had a lot of dead spirit people in there, and they were trying to break into this house. Like, I don't know, the window broke out, and that's the only way they could get in to, like, try to kill us. And there was an old wizard guy, but he's not the guy from Harry Potter, but he was an older wizard guy who lived down. Another one, next thing you know, I'm sitting at this concert waiting for my kids to show up. And yeah, I don't know.
I like my dream better.
It was really bizarre.
I like my dream better.
Yeah, I have some doozies.
Yeah, I won the lottery and I took a bunch of people to Europe and we investigated.
That would be awesome. Who wants to go to Europe?
I gotta win the lottery.
We like to have fun on this show. You gotta have fun. You gotta relax and chill. But you gotta check out, like I said, July 7th is when the guys from Dockside Media, Darren, that's the one that you got on, started asking a whole bunch of questions, and we're like, hello, the show is not live anymore. So you need to get back on and talk to them. Very energetic. The other one's more, mild, whatever, and the other one is just like a spitfire like me. So it's kind of like me and Kim, but the male version. So yeah. I'm sure it was awesome, Darren, because Nick is amazing. Okay, alright. Yeah, we'll have to check it out. We've had him on too, but that was like when we first started out.
That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago that we had him on.
I don't remember half our guests we had on.
A lot. Okay, alright, so here we go. I'm going to play that little ding. I want to see if anybody else has caught this on the Necrophonics. It's stupid, but I just wanted you guys to hear it.
Right there. That little ding.
Yeah, it's so
And the
so
music
random.
box didn't go off.
The music box didn't go off, but it kind of reminds me of like the startup of it, when it starts to crank.
Yeah.
And it just shut off, or like a phone or something, but nobody had their phones on. Like,
we had all of our phones off, but the Necrophonics. And the worst thing is, all the noisy equipment was quiet.
yeah.
As soon as we stopped that radio show, the music box did go off.
It did go off. Yes, it did. Yeah, that was insane. Like, you turned the lights on and everything, and the freaking music box went off. We're like, what the F? Like, we're sitting there, lights are on, we're starting to pack shit up, and all of a sudden it just starts going. We're like, what the hell? And it was over in the area where I heard the glass fall at the very beginning. So, yeah, pretty crazy.
It's like they didn't want to do it in the dark. I guess we should have left the lights on and did our radio show. Maybe it would.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Do it in the dark. Oh, God. Speaking of, yeah, we had some weird words come up on the Ovilus. We had numb muscle, so I was making jokes about that. And then Kim's like, I don't want to say these words. But it was like happy position. I'm like, happy position with a numb muscle. Get it? I went down the rabbit hole with that. And then I was like, yeah. It was funny, though. It kind of made me chuckle a little bit. It is how it always works. It's like, stuff always happens when you're setting up and you don't have anything recording, or when you're tearing stuff down and don't have anything recording. Then that's when stuff starts to go nuts. It never fails.
Yeah. And then when you want it to, nothing.
Yeah, exactly, nothing.
That's investigating.
Okay, sounds good, Darren. I'll have to look it up, and we still need to reschedule our little doohickey. It's just been crazy.
That's what he's talking about. He's sent me one. I just haven't got to you yet.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't got to show you yet because you got here late.
Yeah, I got here late. I was like, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to get over to Kim's. All right, here we go. My mind is ready to be out for the weekend partying. Woo! I'm so excited. All right. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to see if I can get this pulled up. This was towards the end of the show. We're just starting to try to wrap things up. And you hear there's this huge ash garage door to this building in the back. Wasn't windy out. It was like 90 degrees outside. The air was really still. And this started going off. And I was going to piss myself. And then Kim's like, getting up. I'm like, don't go open that door. Don't go check that out. Like, I don't know what the hell that is.
I was just seeing if I could see a shadow under the door, but I didn't even see anything moving under the door because it's still daylight out.
Yeah, it was still daylight. So I walked out and like, damn, it's not even dark out yet. Forget it, stays.
I was not going to unlock that door.
Yeah. Yeah, another sketchy area. Oh, that's cool, Darren. Okay, here we go. I started it a little sooner than normal, so maybe you guys hear something that we didn't catch, okay? Turn your hearing aids up.
I didn't hear the door.
It might be really hard to hear because we have the necrophonics going.
But I thought I heard my name in there at one time, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's just really hard to hear without. You'd have to sit with headphones on probably to hear it. I could hear it. Today the house was quiet, so I could hear it, but it's gonna be hard. We have fan going and stuff, but that door was rattling so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell, like freaking out, but nothing. I didn't get attacked by a possum or anything like I thought maybe I would when I went down that.
Like I said, I powdered the whole place, and there's no possum, no coons, or nothing in that
Mhm.
building.
Oh yeah, another thing that happened was okay. So there's an area with a ramp, and that's where I had seen a woman, in her early to mid 20s before, and she kind of paces down at the bottom when I see her. But Kim started walking down there, and we had the Ovilus on. But when she started walking down there, the Ovilus literally said Kim. I took a picture of it. It's on her phone, but it literally said Kim. As soon as she started walking down that ramp, it said Kim. I was like, holy crap. Like, it could be coincidental again, but I thought that was kind of interesting. Yeah, I have to isolate it, but, we have to, with all the computer issues and stuff that we've been having with this, it's kind of hard to put any of our sound on there, and I don't have a computer yet, so, yeah. I don't know. Have to figure out something, but.
We'll get it figured out and get it on the computer and get them on our pages again.
Yeah. I'd like to do some video and stuff, but down the road eventually when I have less stuff going on, like got graduation and softball's wrapping up. Now she's got volleyball practice, and then Kenzie's going to be moving into college, and then she's going to start cross country for that. And it's like, oh dear Lord. Then you got my youngest one's already talking about homecoming, and I'm like, no. And she only has to do one more video for parallel parking, and then she will have her school permit. Scary.
Girl at work, her daughter finally got hers.
Yeah.
Yeah. She went. The only place she could get in to get her school permit and stuff was up in Grundy because everybody else is a month out.
Holy shit.
So she's got it. So.
That's craziness. Oh damn, that is so crazy that she's starting. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's starting high school already. Oh yeah, because she's not that much younger than Chloe, so she'd be a freshman, right? Yeah, she was like a year younger than Chloe. That's craziness. They grow up too fast.
Way too fast.
I know.
Shoot, I remember when Chloe and Mackenzie were babies.
Yeah.
Makes me old.
Oh, that's funny.
I was gonna go to Mackenzie's graduation with a walker. Kid, you're making me old. But I didn't.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, other than that, I didn't really catch a whole lot of stuff that caught my eye or that, like, when we were asking questions that it gave us an intelligent response. But like I said, we've only done this a couple times there, investigated.
Yeah.
Just kind of like our other place.
Yeah, the very first time we went was when COVID and we were shut down.
Right, yeah.
So, that was our first time there.
Yeah.
We done it another time and then this time.
Yeah.
But I talk to them all the time. I've taken my stuff in there.
Yeah.
But they've been active, but they weren't active that night. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know. It happens like that sometimes,
Yeah, you just never know. You can't say, "Here, puppy, come out."
Yeah, right. They just.
Or here goes, come on out.
Yeah. Here, let me give you a little ghosty treat.
Yeah.
You want a treat? You want a treat?
Yeah, you just can't make them come out when they don't want to. But we were getting a lot of bangs, and a couple of the bangs I kind of deleted because I know the sounds of the building.
Right.
But that biggest one over that one corner, I cannot delete.
Well, and then the one that literally in front of the computer on those bottles, that big. We were talking all of a sudden, it was just like boom. I was like, whoa.
I can't explain that one away.
And that's where the K2 was going nuts.
But a couple of them that were on your left that you were hearing down the thing, It
Yeah.
could have been the machine settling, but
Yeah.
I have to really listen to the
Yeah.
recorder to see if it was the machines, but
Mhm.
because it really didn't sound like it when we were there in person, but
Right. Yeah.
it could have been.
Yeah. I still don't know what that howly, screechy thing that came
That
from the glass. Like, and I listened to this a couple times, and we respond to it, but I can't pick it up on the recorder.
huh. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't explain that one away either.
Yeah, that was like a weird, like, I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm like, was that a raccoon? Like, what was it? It was bizarre.
Yeah.
But I never did see anything,
Uh-uh.
so I don't know what it was, but
And I didn't see no bats.
no. Didn't see no bats, which is good.
Ever
Oh.
since they fixed the roof,
Mhm.
we haven't had any bats in that building.
Oh, that's good.
So, but we have had them in there before.
Oh, I'm
but-
sure.
Because I'll go in there and find a baby one laying on the floor, and I'm going, oh, okay. Find something to pick it up and put it outside.
Mhm. I used to have a baby bat. My dad brought it home when he worked at the factory,
Mm-hmm.
and we kept it, like, I had it in a little thing like this, and I think eventually when he got his bat house, like, he was building a bat house, and he
Mm-hmm.
put it out there, but yeah. So I had a little pet bat that I'd play with every now and then, but I also had a pigeon named Peepers.
We used to have a pigeon.
Mhm.
My dad brought it home from where he worked
Yeah.
because it got hurt, and my brother, fed it and everything till
Yeah.
it was healed, and it flew off.
Wow. Yeah, we dad found this one, I think maybe at the when he would work in LeGrand at the
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
where
The
it
grain place, whatever.
Yeah, my dad worked there too.
Yeah,
So.
at the elevator.
Yeah.
And I think that's where he found it, and um it was just a little baby, and we had it forever, and then he'd take it to Rick's house out at the farm and leave him there and stuff, and he'd come right back home. It's like, oh my gosh, he stayed in our shed in the back and come out to you, and he would, sit on your arm and whatever. Friendliest thing, but yeah, I don't know. It was a flying spaghetti monster. That's a good one.
No, it was all those monster cockroaches
Oh god.
that people bring into me,
Ugh, gross.
or the maggots.
Ugh. Gross, nasty, yuck. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
Why do you think I go through so much rain and stuff? That's why I can't breathe when I come home.
Yeah. You got
so
all
much
that
bug
chemical
spray.
and shit in your throat from all the bug spray. Yeah, that's.
I don't want to bring them home, so I spray the shit out of everything anymore.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I remember working at the daycare, and we had them at the daycare. Come in people's diaper bags.
Yep.
Ugh. Don't even.
Yeah,
We're so far down the road.
Well, most of it comes from the homeless people because they're picking everything out of the garbage.
Yeah.
And they're not clean, and they just
Right.
throw them in a box, and then I've got to go through it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's fun. Matt.
Usually, if there's a lot of them, I'll take my box back up very carefully and give it to Jose. I say, "This is what you're accepting," and drop it.
Oh.
I said, "You cleaned it out."
Bam. Yeah. Nope. Mm-mm.
I must be a glutton for punishment. I'm on my 26th year there, so.
Dang, girl. Mm-mm. I think so.
Yeah, but
Oh gosh, got the hiccups. We're not even on investigation.
maybe Charlie followed me home
I don't know. Maybe.
because that night when we got home, things were rattling around here. So I don't know if he followed me home that night and
Mm-hmm.
then followed me back to work or what, because weird things were happening that night.
Hmm. That's hard. We need to get back over to our other
Yes.
location too and see what
Yes.
we come up with.
Since more stuff's been cleaned out
Yep.
of that place.
Yep,
See
more
if they're
stuff's been, yep.
cranky about it or happy about it or
Yeah. Take some more alcohol over there for them.
yeah. They like it when we bring them the alcohol.
Yep. Let's see. Nico has a question. Have you guys ever had anything serious follow you home? Yes. Kim knows that I have.
Allison always does.
I actually found out that I had an attachment from Malvern, and it was with me for what, probably a good 2 years. Yeah. And then it finally got buried, but now, yeah, so that was not fun. And then especially with Rosie, when Rosie was there. After I'd been to Malvern and had my little spiel with Rosie, the haunted doll, I would come home and I would be a absolute bitch.
You couldn't be around her.
Nope. My mom's like, nope, can't be around her. And even my Uncle Jeff was like, is there something like, what's wrong with Allison? She's like, not the same person. Mom's like, it's something to do with the spirit, and that's all we're gonna get into it. So just leave her be. Like, don't even go there with her. And then after a week or so, I'd be fine. So I would have dreams though, like this certain number was like calling me, and I think it was her on my phone, and I would literally think my phone was actually ringing. I'd get up in the middle of the night and there was nothing. It was really weird, and it would just happen the first week after I'd be there, and then I'd be fine. But apparently the spirits want to keep me there.
They follow her more than me. Every once in a while, I think Charlie follows me home from work.
Yeah.
But he leaves. He don't stick around. We had that hitchhiker from Cambridge.
Oh my gosh, that was trying to like open your
open
door.
My door as we're driving down the highway. You could hear something trying to open my door.
Yeah.
And it never got the door open, but you could hear him talking in the back too. And we told him he had to stay with whoever it was, had to stay with the van when you took it back to the place that you rented it from for when you got your car back.
yeah, because that was freaky. Because like I kept hearing somebody like talking in the back of the van, and like it sounded like her your case was opening and stuff. And we actually stopped, and there was nothing, and it wasn't jolting around because everything was so packed in there. And you could hear like a man like grumbling around in the back, and next thing you know, Kim's like, my door, and it's like shaking and rattling like somebody's trying to open her door as we're going down the highway. I was like, oh my gosh, like what the heck is going on? Oh.
But other than that, like I said, I really don't notice it much here, but more with you.
Yeah, I mean, I still have an attachment. I need to get in and have that removed.
Yes.
Because I do get really dark sometimes from it, but that's why I try to go to the gym a lot, so I'm but some days I'm just like,
but if somebody would ground themselves a little bit better at
I know, I need to. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't know. What?
That came up when we were talking about the band.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Dang, that came out of nowhere.
That, I really haven't noticed much. Even when I glued the doll back together after it went flying, I didn't feel nothing from it.
No, that doll, let me tell you. That doll moved on us.
Hi, Matt.
Not once, but twice. Oh my gosh, Matt! Love ya! We were talking about, numb muscle and the happy position that you never commented on last week during the show. So, But anyways, yeah. It's interesting. I'm ready to go out and about and do another.
We need to go on an investigation. It's been so long.
It has been. Like our last one was literally Cambry. Other than, the small little places that we have.
Yeah.
the private ones, but other than that,
We don't have another one coming up till
August.
August. That's
For
August 6th or something like that.
Yeah, and then we get really busy in the fall.
Then, let's see, we got Farrar, then Edinburgh. We got Granger coming up again.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Memorial for Christy October 1st.
Yep, at Mount Vernon.
Her daughters and her sisters are coming, and they want to do something that Christy loved to do, so we're having a memorial for Christy.
Yep.
And that'll be interesting because none of them but one's been on a ghost investigation.
Oh gosh. Hopefully I don't get rammed into another fucking wall, because let me tell you, I ain't gonna put up with that shit no more.
And then after Melbourne, I think that's about it.
No? There's something in November, I thought.
Hey.
I don't know.
I don't have the list.
I don't either. I always plan on you doing it.
November.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm smoking something.
I still feel like I'm missing.
Oh, you know what? I think we were thinking about doing something in November, but I wasn't sure when Kinsey would run nationals, because that's gonna be in Florida. So
what were we planning on that? There was something we were going to do because you didn't know if you're going to. I think I don't know. I'll have to go check my messages from everybody. Oh, we got Bango for rolling stuff.
Oh yeah, can't forget that.
Yeah, we got Roland's thing. That's the end of October.
No.
September.
No, it's October.
October.
It's usually before. It's usually right before Halloween.
Yeah. So we got that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we need to do some more. We need to do some more investigations. I need to look into something because I'm fiending. We need to go do something.
We got Did we say Edinburgh?
Yeah, Edinburgh, and Malvern are both in October.
Mm-hmm.
September is Granger. I have July 29th on my calendar for Cambry, but I don't know what the hell that's for either. I don't know. It popped up on my thing, and I'm like, what? Wait, what?
I don't remember. No.
I have no idea.
I have no clue on that one.
I don't either. Matt said they've done a couple events, but no, or something. They've done some events, but not too many investigations.
Yeah, this year it's like we're in slow mode.
Just have so much going on.
You got so much going on, and gas prices is killing us.
Oh yeah, gas is outrageous.
I put $30 in my truck, make it back and forth to work. It only gave me 6 gallons.
Yeah, that's insane.
That'll make it till Monday, and I'll need to put more gas in.
Jeez.
And me gonna be gone all weekend even.
Yeah. Damn. Mhm. Ooh, I just got really dizzy all of a sudden.
Because I gotta go to work tomorrow and then come home. And then it'll be on low fuel. Time to go fill up.
Yep. It is wicked crazy. Like, yeah, horse and buggy or something, and in the wintertime get me a damn snowmobile. Go back and forth to work.
If my golf cart would run, something's wrong with it.
Oh, dang.
I'd drive it, but I'd probably get pulled over for driving on the city streets, but it gets better gas mileage than my truck does.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because on a tank of gas on my golf cart, just running around the yard and stuff and playing, it takes 2 years to run out of gas when just running around the yard and around the neighborhood and stuff.
Right.
So I can get pretty good gas mileage.
Hell yeah.
But I think I get pulled over.
I mean, I could always run to work, but I've done that before, and I'm older now and crippled half the time, and I just don't know if I could do it.
And the way the heat's been lately,
Oh, yeah.
you die.
I would. I would die. Yeah, it's outrageous.
Yes, we all are. I agree, Nick. Oh, Nico.
Nick.
I can't talk tonight.
Oh gosh, that's funny.
Maybe Charlie is here with me.
Oh, maybe.
Nah, he's at work because there was a couple still there when I left, and he likes to pick on them,
Oh yeah.
especially the one that adores you.
Oh God.
Charlie lets him know that he's there because
Oh yeah.
he's come up to me the next day. He goes, I'm not going to say his name, but he was here last night.
Oh gosh. Excuse me. Trying to look up.
I still have my go karts. Too bad I couldn't drive them on the road.
I always wanted to do that. My parents wouldn't let me. I wanted to race go karts. I wanted to race an actual car out here at the track. And my uncle was all about it. My Uncle Kenny. Oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, because he's a big, race car fan too. My parents like, put a kibosh on that. Nope, she's not driving anything like that.
And I know, and my go kart track ain't there no more.
I know, that sucks. It was always fun to go watch.
I still have 4 carts left.
Dang.
I still have 15 motors.
Holy crap.
But nowhere to race them.
Yeah.
And you can't get money out of my old stuff. It's all new stuff now.
Yeah.
I'd still race it though. I'd still beat the guys.
Yeah.
They hated when I beat them. Especially the ones that's been racing since they were 5, and then I go out. I just got a brand new motor, got it all set up, and then I went out and beat them the first heat, and they were all pissed off.
Yeah.
They said, "Who tuned your motor?" And I said, "I did. I don't let anybody touch my motor." Because I let Eric once, it wouldn't run. We got to the starting line, he started it, had it running, couldn't even get off the starting line because he messed with it. I says, "You're not touching it again. I'll mess with my own cart."
Yeah.
You put the air in the tires and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
all
only thing
you
can
that's
touch.
the only thing you can touch. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I raced go-karts. I shot archery. I was ranked 10th in the world in 3D archery. I went to the world shoot. Got 10th. So, and then I got my go-karts. Now I'm into ghost hunting.
Yep. I know.
I still have my bows. I still have my carts. I just can't pull my bows back with this arthritis anymore.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And I know you never got to race my cart. I was going to take you out there, but you never had time to go out.
I know. I wanted to so bad, and I was told my parents, I'm like, I want to race. I really wanted to race stock cars. Like, I really did. And I would look at them on the way to Des Moines. I'd see some for sale. And then I'd be telling my Uncle Kenny, hey, this one's for sale, and blah, 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 blah. And we'd talk about it. Because when he lived in Texas, we'd go down there around my birthday. And then we would go to the Texas Motor Speedway.
Right.
And we've been there a couple times to watch the races. And I would, when we do that NASCAR simulation, when you're actually in the car and you're driving, I would get in there and I'd smoke those some bitches. All of them. It was so fun. Like, I loved it. And they're, like, rolling around. They're like, bleh. And I'm like, this is so freaking cool. Like, it was so fun. I loved it. I really wanted to race. But that never happened. And I don't think I could do it now. So I've been in way too many accidents. And now I'm too freaked out to drive.
Yeah, I wouldn't let you in my cart. Well, you should do good in the carts. You're lead-footed, so...
I am. I have a need for speed still. I really do. Like, I put the pedal to the metal.
But I could see you taking the first corner and not making it, though.
Oh, I'd probably go too fast around the corner.
Put it this way. Eric thought he was going to go full throttle around the corner and pass me.
Yeah.
I put him in the grass. He wouldn't race me anymore. I knew he was there, and I knew he was going too fast for that corner, so
Yeah.
I didn't let up.
Mhm.
And he didn't know the apex where you had to go with
Right.
it, so he was taking me on the outside, so he just kept
Kept
sliding
Yeah.
into the grass.
That's craziness.
I said, Eric, you're not watching me. I'm showing you where to go, and you're not watching.
Well, you know, that's a guy for
Yeah,
you.
but they'd always call me when kids were out there practicing, like
Yeah.
the little 5 and 6-year-olds,
Uh-huh.
putting them in the. I take my card out, and I'd show them how to go around the track. Then I'd let them pass me,
Mhm.
and then I wait a lap and let them get used to the corners and stuff. And then I'd go pass them, and then I'd slow down and let them pass me again.
Excuse me.
Just to get the feel how
Yeah.
to pass somebody and race somebody.
Mhm.
So every time there was kids out there, I'd get a phone call. Can you come out to the track?
Oh, nice. Gosh, I'm having a hard time.
Charlie?
Hard time breathing. Well, I don't know if it's just the humidity outside. I noticed that with the humidity, I have a harder time after
and
having
I've got
COVID.
the air off now.
That's what we like to do. We like to shoot the shit.
Yeah, when we don't have really much to talk about.
We just do whatever. It's fun. We'll maybe talk about ghost stuff and then we get off and start talking about other things. It's fun. You gotta do that. You gotta just relax.
You gotta release some things for a while, and then we get back to our guests and start
so
all over.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, since, we don't have a lot more to talk about the last investigation and whatever, I'm going to start wrapping things up, but I'm going to give you guys a rundown again on some things to mark your calendar for, okay? I meant to do this at the beginning and I forgot. So, excuse me. I gotta find it. Here we go. All right, so September 24th is National Ghost Hunting Day. It's where you get together, you register, do your live stream. Everybody can watch you from all over. All these different, teams or whatever are out doing these investigations all together at one time. It's awesome. Like I said before, Kim and I hope to take part in this, but I believe it's homecoming that day. So, like I said, I already talked to Chloe about it, and I said, we'll probably have to get you ready, take some pictures, and you get out the door, and I'm out the door. So, she's cool with that as long as I get her pictures and whatever. So, but we just got to get the okay so we can use this place for that. So, hopefully, we can because we'd like to take part of it. If you're interested in doing that, taking part in the National Ghost Hunting Day on September 24th, go to nationalghosthuntingday.com to sign up. All right. So make sure you check that out. You can also check out Paranormally Blonde. Um, she's part of this and she posts a lot of information about that. So check her out about that. And then next week, like I said, we have Tom Riley that's going to be on. He's a historian. He's going to be talking about ghost stories. He's going to be talking about Oliver Cromwell. That's what his book is about. It is called The Protector, The Fall and Rise of Oliver Cromwell. And yes, indeed, it says in here that this guy lives in one of the most haunted castles in Ireland. Not only is it a haunted castle, but it's in Ireland. That would be freaking awesome.
Oh, that would be
so cool. Can't wait to hear about it. I did read some things about what he has talked about, and it seems pretty interesting. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Then, like I said, July 7th, we have Dockside Media coming on. They're going to be talking about their new documentary that's coming out that I had the pleasure of watching. They let me take a peek at it. It's about Sasquatch. Pretty cool. And if you haven't checked out their last one, you can get it on Google Play, YouTube, Amazon. I think it's on Voodoo. It is called Full Contact, Full Disclosure. Something. It's about aliens, and they have several people on there that they talk to about their experiences and different things about aliens, and it's actually pretty cool. So go check them out. Backside Media. Kim's eyes are all bugging out. I heard something
I
tap,
did too.
but I wasn't sure what it was.
I don't know. Maybe it's the dog in the bedroom.
It could be. So make sure you mark your calendars for that. We're also going to be talking about their that weekend. They're doing that Ghost in the Graveyard thing at the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
If we lived closer, we'd probably take part of that because if you did live in that area, I can't remember exactly where it was at. I'll have to go back and look. But if you were in that area, I want to say it was like I don't know if it's Pennsylvania.
I thought it was going to be around Gettysburg or somewhere around there.
No, they have a documentary on Gettysburg.
Yeah, I know they do, but I thought they were going back. I can't remember.
I can't remember, but anyways, if you did
I
take
don't-
part in that, you'd be in their next documentary. So
I don't remember
be awesome.
if I wrote
Thank
it
you.
down or not. No, I think you wrote it down on your paper.
Maybe I
that one
did.
time.
Thanks, Nico, for joining us. Have a good one. Anyways, make sure you guys check it out. July 7th, and then June 30th is that. July. The following week after that is Aloha. I can't remember the rest of the name. It's going to be a spiritual one as well.
I don't know. You've got the calendar at home.
I write all this stuff down in my book, but then I have like 500 gazillion pages. Oh, Andrew Aloha, July 14th. So check that one out as well. All right. Anyways, I'd like to thank everybody who was in chat tonight. Matt, Nico, Nick was in there for a brief. Darren was in there for a brief.
Allie's up there.
Allie's up in there.
I see her kitty tail.
Up in there. All right. So thank you everybody who joined us in chat. Thank you for everybody who was not in chat but listening. We appreciate each and every one of you. Can't wait to chat to you guys next week. So make sure you come back and check us out. Bring your friends. Download our episodes or I'll hunt you down and beat you. No, I really wouldn't.
Not.
Maybe I would. Just kidding. Just kidding. Anyways, peace out, everybody.